Grab your shoes, guys, because you and we are going on a field trip today. Friends, hello! Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, and yes, you guys, we are going on a field trip today. Bestie Lauren and I went to Joann Fabrics this past weekend, like a week ago now, and I wanted to show you what my local Joann's had for Halloween goodies, as well as, show you around and maybe do a haul with you at the end, show you what I ended up buying. There was a purpose to my visit to Joann's, and it was not for Halloween decor. It was for fabric, for some upcoming projects that I have that I'm very excited to do and all that stuff. I did end up grabbing a few other things, as is usual. But the whole purpose of me going to Joann's was for fabric. And so if you were down for maybe a little walk around the Halloween goodies in my local Joann store, then yes, put your shoes on, let's all pile in the car, and let's go off to the store. All right, we are back home now from the store. Weird that I had the same makeup and same t-shirt on that I did at the beginning, right? It's not like that was in the past and this is current Samantha, but you were seeing this in the future, so I'm actually past Samantha, and those Joann clips were even further in the past, right? That's not what's going on here at all. But yes, we are home. And let me pull this up here, have got a haul to show ya. Can you see Big Witch energy? Yes, I've got a haul to show ya. These are the things that I ended up buying at Joann's. As I said in the beginning, most of the purpose of my trip there was for fabric, and so that is the bulk of what I got, but I did get a few other things, and we are going to go over all of that together. But first, let me just pull up. I got 3 different colors of fleece. Now, I think in the clips you should have been able to see that the Blizzard fleece, not the anti-pill fleece, and not the licensed character fleece, but the Blizzard fleece, this brand of fleece was on sale. And so I got 2 yards of each of these. And I mean, just look at this. Are you kidding me here? This was just too stinking cute. There's little ghosty dogs, and then Frankenstein doggos on there, right? They also kind of look like Blue's Clues dogs, which hit some nostalgia buttons for sure. And then bats and candy corn and spiders and spider webs and pumpkins and all that. I just thought this was every kind of adorable. And Halloween adorable isn't usually what I go for, but I had to. And so these are going to become throw blankets for my sofa. I essentially have a very ugly old sofa, and I have several blankets made from Halloween fleece from Joann's from the past several years now. 2 or 3 years now. 2 years, past 2 years. And what I do is I take a skip cutter, like a rotary cutter, put holes along the edges all the way around, crochet, like single crochet with a contrasting or a matching color of yarn, just to finish it off, just to give it an edge, and maybe a little extra length too, depending on how many rounds I do around it. And then 2 yards is pretty much big enough to cover the entirety of my sofa, to where I don't have to look at the ugly fabric on the sofa. Instead, I get to look at Ghosty and Frankenstein Blue's Clues dogs. Or the next one that I picked is orange, but this time with owls on it. Owls and moons. Oh man. I love this fabric. I love this print. It's so cute, right? I don't have an orange one. I don't have a purple blanket either. I've currently got a pink colored one that I got last year, a Beetlejuice, and the other one's like black, orange, white, kind of like a khaki sort of color. But I don't have one that's orange background. And so, absolutely, these owls. Oh, they were too cute. Loved it. I also really liked quite a few of the other like non-Halloween fabrics, which I know you're probably like, oh, my stars, there was a Halloween fabric, or a fabric that wasn't Halloween that you liked. There were quite a few actually. Specifically in these fleeces, there was a couple cat themed ones that I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. Like little peeking cats and cat paws, and they were adorable. And I could have very much gotten like 2 yards of about 18 different fabrics. But instead, I opted for 3. So, doggos, owls, and then one that is not my color, and yet somehow I now have 2, or I will have 2, pink blankets for my sofa. And not even just pink, because hot pink, I mean, this kind of hot pink this is all right with me, if you get my drift, right? But soft baby pink, absolutely not my usual color. But look at these little sheet ghosts. Come on. They are too stinking cute. And I'm a sucker for sheet ghosts. I think I have mentioned many times, I love me some sheet ghosts. There's something else that I bought from Joann's that also is sheet ghost. If you saw my haul from last summer from Joann's, I also showed off some sheet ghosts. Like, I love me some sheet ghosts, what can I say? And these are just too flippin' cute. Baby pink aside, I think I'm probably gonna do black on the edging, like black Red Heart or Karen 1 pound or something like that, just to detract from all the baby pink. But this was just too cute. And these fleeces are so soft. Like, their anti-pill fleeces are the ones that have the most Halloween prints. Like, the ones that I bought previously were also the anti-pill fleece, but they weren't on sale. And they're like $19 a yard or something. And the character-themed fleeces were also not on sale. And there were quite a few. There was like a Maleficent one that I fell in love with. A Nightmare Before Christmas one that I fell in love with. And I couldn't justify it. Not this time when they're not on sale. But we've got plenty of time until October. And even after October, even after Halloween, because then maybe if there's some left over, it'll go on super sale, right? You get me. So, the last couple of things, well, I did show this to you, but I had to get this reusable Big Witch Energy bag. I loved it. I couldn't pass it up. So that is part of my haul too. But then I got some cotton. Now, these cottons that I'm going to show you are currently what I think I have spoken about in a lot of my Stitch and Scream videos, which I'll link my latest one up here from July. I'm going to try to make my own duvet cover. I have this vision in my head of a comforter that matches my Stitch and Scream blanket so that I can redo my bed theme, my bed color scheme, like all new sheets, new blanket, and a new duvet cover for my current comforter. However, Bella actually pointed out in the comments on that video that cotton fabric frays. And yes, I mean, you can see there, it for sure frays. When you cut it, it frays. Like, that's just how it do, right? And my idea, like these blankets, was to trim the edges, cut it to size, and crochet one piece of fabric together with a second piece of fabric on the other side to make essentially like a big pillowcase to put my current comforter inside. This was my choice for matching my Stitch and Scream blanket, which I'll show you here in a sec. But with that idea, I may need to actually like sew the edges on this cotton fabric to prevent it from fraying. Even though I could also like fold it over and then put the holes for the crochet and then crochet it in. I may do that as well because if I can avoid sewing, I will avoid sewing. But anyway, I just wanted to say, I kept that in mind, that it frays, and I know it frays. But look at this, you guys. It is Freddy Krueger. Look at him. I saw this fabric. Actually, Bestie Lauren zeroed in on this fabric, and I was like, yes, it's it's my colors, right? It's the colors of my Stitch and Scream blanket. I had to. And if I don't do a duvet cover with these, I will figure something else out because I love this fabric for sure. But then the other fabric, hold on. I got 2 yards of it, so it's pretty decent length here to fold up. There we go. It's super messy, but that's okay. Because look at this other fabric. This is also cotton. These were on sale, I think, too. 25% off. Licensed character cottons were discounted. And look, are you guys ready? I myself am strange and unusual. Look at that! I had to, you guys. Like, I saw this and was like, are you kidding me? Like, look, it's like a little chibi Beetlejuice and Lydia right there. Oh, there you can see her. And like the sandworm and skull and skeleton, spiderweb, swirls, and oh, it's fabulous. I love of course, these colors, green and purple, screams Beetlejuice, screams Samantha, and I love it. So, in theory, this will be one side, this will be the other. It's like going to be a big pillowcase that I'm going to put around my current comforter, crochet it all together, have it on my bed, red side up, with my new Stitch and Scream blanket by the end of the year. That is my goal. Whether that happens with these particular fabrics or if I go back to Joann's and they have like a red fleece or something, or the Nightmare Before Christmas fleece would work because of Sally's hair. Sally's got the red hair, which kind of pulls the red in. And then, of course, Jack is black and white. And the background of the fabric was actually gray, I think. And so that also would have matched nicely. But sad to say, it was like, yeah, 18, 19 bucks and not on sale, not happening. But yeah, those are the fabrics that I got. And I did get a few other things, which I will show ya. Let's see, let's put those there. So the Halloween goods, Joann's currently has a really good stock of them. And there were a lot of things that I loved. There were some moon phase wall hangings that I really loved. What else was there? A lot of like towel sets and like plate sets and stuff like that. And mugs. Now, I had a mug that was very similar in shape to this, except it was white and it had moon phases on it. I used it in a video once. And then the handle broke and I was so upset. So I got myself another kind of cauldron-shaped mug. This time it says 100% that witch. You know it. With the moon phases. It's a decent sized mug. It's a nice sturdy mug. I think it was $6 or $7, something like that, with the general like 30% off that most of the Halloween stuff was. Or maybe it was 40% off. No, I can't remember. But got that. I had to pull this back out of my bathroom, off my bathroom sink, because I already had him out to use. But I got a Sheet Ghost soap dispenser. He is too cute. He was up by the register. And Sheet Ghosts, I'm telling you, they're like my favorite thing for Halloween. And so I now have a really cute soap dispenser because I previously had a skull that I got from Big Lots. and it never really worked properly. The soap dispenser part never really pumped a lot of soap out. And so we have a replacement. He is super cute. I love this little ghosty guy. Love him. And the soap that's inside currently is candy apple scent, which smells... It's not Bath and Body Works level scent, but it's fine. And I can refill him with whatever other soap I decide to use in the future. So there's that as well. Then I got a tablecloth. This one is... Can you see it? Let's see. It's called Boo. It is very tiny. I don't know if you could see it there, but this is called Boo, this pattern. It's obviously skeletons, jack-o'-lanterns. There's some skulls on the back, like random bone pieces, and I just thought this was so stinking cute. I don't really necessarily need a tablecloth, but excuse me. I do have one that sits here. This was a gift from Bestie Lauren with skulls and stuff on it. This one may go here. This one may go somewhere else. I don't know, but it was $10, $9.99. Again, with the 30 or 40% off that every Halloween everything was. I had to get it. Too cute, right? They had some other cute ones. This one was my favorite, though. I really liked that. And then the last things were not purchased by me. These were actually purchased for me by Bestie Lauren because she is a sweetheart. And if I didn't say thank you enough, Lauren, thank you again for buying these for me. Because I think she saw how overwhelmed I was in there, and also how, like, I had already kind of piled a good amount of things that, even though I really liked these things and I went to look for them specifically, I ended up not picking them up, and she bought them for me. Because she's the best, right? There's a reason why she's a bestie. And it's not because she buys me things, but she is a kind soul, and I love you, so thank you. Anyway, the things she bought me were charms. Halloween charms. There's this set, which is like a hand, a rib cage, not sure, like Screaming Lady. What is that one? Oh, it's like a skeleton, partial skeleton. And then these, which I think I about died over these. Witchy themed charms, a hat, a raven, a broom, a crystal ball, cauldron, and a spell book. There, maybe. Maybe you can see them a bit better. They are so stinking cute. And I was looking at these and like wanting these because these are going to become stitch markers, right? I've mentioned it a few times now that one of you lovelies tagged me in a post in Heather's Facebook group. Randy? Am I pronouncing your name right? I think Randy tagged me in a post about making stitch markers when I was showing off my wall hanging that I made a few videos back. And I cannot wait to experiment with making these beauties into stitch markers. I love them. They also were 30% off, something like that. I love them. I'm so excited to use them. Oh, I think the cauldron was turned around the whole time. It's like got the green potion in there. They are super shiny. You may have to take my word for it. But yeah, that's the end of my Joann's haul. It's probably not the last time I'm going to be in Joann's before the end of spooky season, I will just say. But for a first haul, I mean, these fabrics. Oh, everything almost went tumbling. I don't want these all to tumble, but for first round of fabrics, I think I got some cute ones. Like I said, I tend to gravitate towards more spooky than like adorable spooky. But those fleeces were just, I mean, I had to, right? I absolutely had to. And there's no saying that I can't go back and get the more spooky, like scary themed ones too, right? Because there were so many fabrics, you guys, that I was like, what can I make with this? Right? I I easily could have bought triple the amount of fabric here, but I also try I try to be realistic and also budget conscious, right? So we have what we have, and I'm very excited to show you what I do with these whenever it is that I do something with them. And until I have another something for you, another video, another haul, another update, another whatever, I will just let you go. Thank you so much for joining me on a shopping trip, on a friend's shopping trip out to Joann Fabrics for some Halloween goodies. And thank you for giving me a like today if you enjoyed it. And thank you for subscribing today as well, friend, because I am so glad that you are here with us. And until I see you later, take care. Goodbye.